So before we get to it, let me just tell you a couple things real quick, like a pre-story, I guess. Linkin Park as a band probably had the most influence on me growing up. I mean, in terms of music, obviously. And I never really thought that I'm gonna get a chance to react to any new Linkin Park's music, simply because up until this point, I've heard literally every single release they've ever had. And obviously, since the band is not that active anymore, I never really thought we're gonna have any new music from Linkin Park. So with all that being said, for me, this is an absolute privilege to react to this song, you know. And although I know it's not a new music, I mean, we know that they are celebrating 20 years of Meteora, and these are like the B-sides and unreleased pieces, which I'm actually even more happy for, because I'd rather hear something from 20 years ago, because that's where my mind is at when I'm thinking about Linkin Park, rather than like a new music without Chester, to be honest with you. Without further ado, to celebrate 20 years of Meteora, we have Linkin Park Lost official music video. Let's get to it. Let me just highlight one thing, you know, growing up I did not notice these song structures, but then I started to make music myself, and then I was revisiting Linkin Park's music and the albums, you know, and I realized 80% of the songs actually had like a same structure. They would always have like the chorus, the verse, the chorus, the verse, then like this bridge type of section, and then like the epic part at the very end, you know. And seems like this song is no exception, and it falls as well into the same kind of structural formatting, if you will. But you gotta stick with what works, right? Why would you change something that was legendary?
Just a scar,
I like the visuals. Such a Linkin Park song, you know?
I cannot repair, even though it will always be. I pretend it isn't there.
Yeah.
Trapped in yesterday.
They kept the song in the best Linkin Park traditions, you know. You have the vinyl scratches, little effects, little kind of backing vocals from Mike Shinoda. It's like, yeah, if you look into these song structures, it's a lot of songs like that, you know. But you know, Chester's voice kind of makes it sound like it's a new song every time, and you don't care that they all sound the same. You just want to listen to more and more over and over. That's how good it was, you know.
Pain is all I know, and I'll never break away.
The lyrics though, the lyrics,
I'm alone, I'm lost
yeah.
in these memories, living behind my own illusion, lost all my dignity, living inside my own confusion. But I'm tired, I will always be afraid of the damage I've received.
Yeah, man.
Broken promises.
He said that he's tired and he's always gonna be afraid of the damage that he received, which is kind of crazy to think that this was going through his head like 20 years ago. Yeah, the guy probably was living with this stuff, you know, ever since, and probably even before that. It's just really, really crazy to think, you know, of the magnitude and of the scale of the problems that he was facing, or demons that he was facing. Made me feel a certain type of way, you know.
Promises they made.
But also this song makes me feel so nostalgic.
I believed.
Yeah. Oh, can I tell you something? I just remembered when I was younger and Meteora came out, and I really wanted to buy a cassette, you know, for myself, and I was like 12 or 13 years old at the time, and I ran to this market to get a copy, but everything was sold out. So this one guy approached me. He's like, "What you looking for?" I was like, "I want to get a Linkin Park cassette." He was like, "Okay, give me $5 or something like that, and I'll be back in 10 minutes." So he took my money and he went somewhere, and then he got back with like black and white copy of the cassette, you know, the cover of the cassette was black and white, so he made a copy somewhere really quickly and sold it to me. And I got home and there was like first record was missing, half of the first record, but I was still so happy. I would play this album on repeat like for 1,000 times, memorize every lyric. I still probably know most of the lyrics of their songs, you know.
Never break away. Break free. 'Cause when I'm alone, I'm lost in these memories,
You see? The same kind of structure. Yeah. 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 Fuck yeah.